Ladies, gentlemen, Octanes, and Roadhogs, welcome to QRLS All-Star Week. It is Wednesday, and it is a beautiful day for a free agent scramble. Joining me tonight in the booth for the first time in what seems like a long time, my good friend and colleague, K1 Killer. K1, this is going to be a very exciting free agent tournament.
Oh, this is it. This is the moment all these free agents have been waiting for. I know this is the moment a lot of these captains have been waiting for. It's the moment I've been waiting for, and I'm sure that sentiment's shared across the QRLS as we get ready to get down and dirty with some of the meanest guys on the pitch. These guys have so much to prove tonight, and they're going out there with a lot of confidence and really just to show up and show who they are. Oftentimes, in the league, you get to see, the team plays and whatnot. But tonight's about individual performances, and captains are sitting at the sidelines now, pens and papers, scouts in the stands. Oh man, this is where dreams start right here. I mean, this is essentially the NFL Combine. I mean, if your heart's not racing to get in to see what these gentlemen have to offer, I mean, check your pulse. I am so excited, little bucket.
Big shout out to Massimune for the 2-month subscription that he just pulled off here
Hey.
in the chat. And with that being said, K1, a quick rundown of what is going to take place here. It is a free agent tournament. It is comprised of all players who are not currently on rosters. Players we've seen before, players we've never seen before. And with that being said, there is 4 teams, and it will be a best-of-5 tournament. That being said, the first match is as follows. Lemur Arms, Mimsy, and Bearded 4L taking on Robbie Riddlehoove, Von Rabbit, and Joe2361. And with the exception of Von Rabbit here, K1, this first match has a lot of guys we've seen before who are fighting to get back on rosters.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Especially people to look out for right now. Mimsy, who we haven't seen take the field since last season, about halfway through last season to be exact, has been vying to get himself back on a team for some time now, and so I know he's been back on the grindstone. And on the other hand, you have Robbie Riddlehoove, who had a pretty stellar performance starting out, has always had pretty solid personal performances in league play, but for one reason or another, doesn't seem to find himself sticking to a team. So I know both of those gentlemen have a chip on their shoulder they're coming into with tonight, and a lot to prove on their respective teams.
Absolutely great prospects here, especially Bearded 4L, who is a huge seasoned vet. Lemur Arms, also a former captain. Mimsy, a former captain as well. The matches are 2 first-round matches, best of 5, and then the 2 winners will go on to face each other for the crown of the free agent scramble. With that being said, if you're a captain right now, K1, what are you looking for the most? Obviously, Season 5 draft is going to be the biggest we've ever had. We have 12 teams coming for Season 5, and, there's a lot of new expansion teams, a lot of new brand changes, a lot of different identities coming, especially with the division shakeup that we streamed last night. And if you did not check that out, go ahead and check that out on the Twitch page as soon as possible. And with that, K1, what do you think captains are looking for specifically tonight?
Right. So I think a lot of captains are looking for that sleeper, and that sleeper specifically is going to fit within their roster. So each captain going into this next expansion draft is going to have to drop one player, which means in theory, each captain will keep their quote unquote star player, but no team is won with just two. No championship is won with just 2 people on your team. You need a solid third man to work into your rotation. So that's what these captains have in mind. The other thing to keep in mind as well is with the expansion teams, there will be 4 new teams coming in: the Rangers, the Spectres, the Cyclones, and of course, Astro Gaming, all coming in, and they will have the first 1, 2, 3, and 4 picks of the draft. Meaning that number one guy as a current captain right now, aside from our new captains for the expansion teams, that number one guy, the guy that pops off the sheet the most, that LeBron James potential player most likely isn't going to fall to you in the draft. He's going to get gobbled up pretty early, especially with the first 4 teams being the expansion teams. So you want to find that sleeper pick who, obviously might not be the most renowned right off the bat, but the one that's able to make for you and your team the most well-rounded. So captains, I know for a fact, are looking for well-rounded players that are able to work into a solid rotation.
Absolutely great stuff here. We are so excited. About 3 minutes away from players hitting the lobby and hitting the field. It is a beautiful night here at Champions Field, a Wednesday night here in the QRLS. It is prime time action. And K1, before we get players hitting the field, I just want to get excited about tomorrow night's stream, the All-Star Game.
Ooh, the All-Star Game. Oh man, we didn't get to do it last season, but this season we're pulling no stops with this one, and it's going to be a production and a half that I know the whole team, the whole production team is backing right now to put together what's going to absolutely be the most explosive All-Star game that we've seen to date. And we could talk all day about the talent, but I'm not the stat guy. I know that is your field of expertise, Bucket. So please grace us with some of the stats and the magnificence we're expecting tomorrow.
Yeah, historically, this is actually going to be the highest combined MMR hitting a QRLS sanctioned game ever. These are the best players we've ever seen hit an all-star event, and especially if you split these teams in half, there is no telling who is going to take the crown in this one. The calculated division to this day has never lost an all-star event. However, the Savage division now has some crazy firepower on it and is going to look to dethrone the calculated division in the last season of a 2-division league. And that is going to be very, very fun to watch. That will be a best-of-5 series as well. And with that being said, K1, the All-Star honors are very, very fun, but I want to talk really, really quick as we're approaching about 60 seconds before players getting into the lobby. I want to talk really quick about, off the top of your head, who wins the MVP.
Right now, I think the MVP vote is really looking at Slurpee Snail. Slurpee Snail has not only played tremendously as a player on his team. If I had to pick it, I'd pick Slurpee Snail. He's not played. He's I think leading the league right now in goal scoring. He's done so much for his team. Not just as a player, though, and I think this is something that needs to be taken into account, too. This is a man who took a team that was toward the bottom of the rankings about midway through the season, able to shake it up as a captain, bring in some really solid talent around him in the form of RL Zombie and Zovri, both of which who have had spectacular seasons thus far, and a lot of that on the back of Slurpee Snail, who's played not only as a phenomenal third man in that, staying back, patient, but more than anything, the most exciting scorer we've seen since his teammate Billy Bob last season. So it's been so exciting to watch Slurpee Snail play, now forcing himself into a playoff spot quite literally. Despite what anybody might have predicted, Slurpee Snail has quite literally done it all, and a lot of it himself. If that doesn't define MVP, I don't know what does.
Absolutely. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, players are starting to get into the lobby. We had a small technical difficulty, but now this lobby should be open and ready to go, as we are hoping to get all of the players in here, and it looks like they're getting here. The first match is very shortly going to be underway here, K1.
Ooh, just waiting for the players to jump in on the field, and yeah, man, you got to wonder the thoughts going on right now. Do you think they've got a lot of time to practice as a team? Do you think they have any game plans going in, or do you think this is going to be a lot of, solo man play ball?
This is going to be cutthroat, I think. These guys are fighting for every ounce of draft stock. I want to point out real quick, Gucci Crocs is actually Joe2361. He did have a name change for tonight that will be temporary and will be Joe2361. Moving forward, we are underway. Robbie Riddle, who passes to himself, but a soft touch as Mimsy gets the textbook save, and we already have fast-paced action here, K1.
And Bearded is looking rather snazzy, dressed up for the event in the suit and tie and the top hat. So, you know, this is exactly the kind of play you want to see. You want to dress for success, and Bearded 4L has done exactly that.
Nice shot there by Lemur Arms, the veteran of the league, former captain, gets one off the back post to give his squad a 1-goal lead.
And you can't ask for a better shot. I mean, this is Rocket League. I mean, this is not an easy shot, though Lemur made it look like it. A nice double tap read off the top, right over the defense. Not easy to do, but expertly done by the veteran Lemur Arms.
4:30 remaining, still plenty of time for the orange team to get something going here. Robbie Riddle, who gets a nice clear, but Lemur Arms follows. He has the only goal in this match so far. Remember, this is a best-of-5 match. Great clear there by Gucci Crocs, and now Von Rabbit looking for the cross-play. Can't quite get there.
And these teams could quite easily be QRLS teams in of themselves, as we're pretty much getting QRLS level action right now with the firepower we're seeing from both teams. A great job from Lemur there to get that ball cleared out of his defensive end.
Mimsy with a pass to Lemur. Little bit of a miscommunication as they get the bump in the midfield in mid-air. And now Von Rabbit takes a nice patient approach, collects this thing in his corner, looks for the side pass here. Bearded 4L now crosses it over, and the blue team has had a lot of offense here early on.
And a lot of that coming from the back of Lemur Arms, who's been pushing a very solid offense, although it looks like just a miss read from the defensive prowess of Bearded 4L. A very uncharacteristic miss. Almost looked like a rubber bandit, and Robbie right there to capitalize, as he always seems to be, and he's able to tie that game up 1-1.
Absolutely great read there by Robbie to stay patient and get that touch and get that goal. We have a tie game, 3:28 remaining here. Mimsy looks for the high ball, but instead Robbie goes low. Brings it into the offensive zone, can't get it past Lemur Arms. Von Rabbit now gets the 50, trying to pass this thing across field. Nobody there to take the shot as Bearded 4L, one of the most solidified defenders in league history, gets the clear.
You're not going to see him miss too many defensive clears often, and you know he missed that one before. He's able to make up for it right there with a fantastic clear that allowed his team to get onto the offensive push, and Lemur to get the shot on just over Von Rabbit, not able to finish it, but a good passing play back and forth. Fantastic play from the blue team here.
Lemur with a great job collecting himself and being just in the right place at the right time on Bearded 4L's pass to put this one in to give the blue team yet another 1-goal lead, but still plenty of time here, K1.
Absolutely. I really want to point out Bearded 4L on that last play. Able to turn around after a mistake early on that cost him a goal, turned that around and gave his team a fantastic offensive push, and all of that was really orchestrated by Bearded 4L. So fantastic play from him there.
Robbie now tries to get this thing into the offensive zone. Nobody there to follow. Robbie trying to keep this thing at the mid. Gets beat by Mimsy. However, Von Rabbit now. Good job pushing it into the offensive side of things. Lemur Arms corrals it. Running this up the sidewall. Looking for something spicy. Can't quite get there on the miscommunication, but does a good job of recovering. Nice shot there. Saved by Bearded 4L.
Something just feels so right to see an epic save coming from Bearded 4L. Fantastic, good defensive position, and then he even gets the offensive push on the other side, and it's good to see how well he's going coast to coast right now.
Gucci Crocs now pushes this into the offensive end. Off the back wall, this one's a shootable shot. Von Rabbit can't quite get there in time. Robbie misses wide.
And the blue team's really rotating well right now. Not something we expected to see too much with this being a free agent scramble. These teams haven't had a lot of time to really work together, but this is, they're looking very natural, rotating around each other. Not one single person able to do taking too much, too much attention, but then Mimsy comes in and steals it back.
Great job there by Mimsy to get this freaking goal way up there. Gives them a 2-goal lead here. 1:37 remains in this free agent scramble here, presented by the QRLS. And Bearded 4L wins this face-off, pushes into the offensive zone. Dangerous bump, however, Robbie's up there very high trying to get this thing going for the orange team.
You're exactly right here. Is Lemur went up very quick there. I think that's the thing that we need to point out the most of this blue team is their speed to the ball. If we were able to track percentage of oh, what's the word I'm looking for here? Can't remember the word. I'm sorry.
They are very quick indeed, nonetheless. Beautiful opportunity there by Mimsy off the back wall. Can't quite get the double tap, however. We have 60 seconds remaining, and the blue team is up by 2. And what a shot there by Lemur off the top post. No!
Almost was the nail there from Lemur, and Lemur's been sniping the net just about everywhere as Mimsy now takes his turn, tries to get a shot on. And Lemur's been, we don't typically see him as the offensive threat, but he has taken that role in droves right now for the blue team.
And the orange team has had so many opportunities here, but they just can't find the net. They miss wide, they miss high. But the good news is this is a best-of-5 match. So game 2, they're going to try and carry a little bit of this momentum here, barring any shenanigans that might tie this game in 17 seconds.
And it's always possible, and especially with shots coming like that from Robbie. But Mimsy flying out of nowhere with a fantastic save, really dashing any hopes the orange team have of coming back from this one.
And we will see the blue team take game 1 here in a beautiful fashion. Great job by the seasoned veterans of the league. Nonetheless, they are free agents, and they are still looking for a squad to be home to. With that being said, what do you think the orange team can do a little differently here to try and even the scales?
I think they need to get the ball away from the blue team. They're getting a lot of touches, and they're able to control the ball in a lot of different possessions. Even though the orange team, you see they have a lot of shots. A lot of those shots aren't, I always say you want to have more shots. In this case, though, with the way the blue team is playing defense, you really need to start going for quality over quantity in this case, and that's going to come with possession, and they need to control the ball a bit more.
And a huge shout out to Sir Bro Dude, who has gifted 5 tier 1 subs just now. Great stuff. We love to see the interaction. Thank you very much to the new captain of the Speed Demons. Very good stuff there, K1.
Oh, Captain, my captain. Thank you, Sir Bro Dude. My goodness.
With that being said, we are hitting game number 2 right now. The blue team has the advantage 1-0 here on the orange team, but the orange team had a lot of good offensive opportunities carried on the back of Robbie Riddlehoof, so we will see if they can kind of carry this in to a possible game win to try and even up this series. This is a best-of-5 here, K1, and we are underway.
Absolutely. Mimsy able to get a good advantage in that one. It's always good to get the early face-off win. You start with that early offensive push, helps a lot. But the orange team, as you see here, did a great job turning that around and pushing the offense actually on the blue side. Not something easily done, but expertly done by the orange team.
Von Rabbit pushes this thing into the offensive zone. Great clear there by the defense. However, Gucci Crocs is up there in the air very high. Can't get the shot on. Bearded Pharrell, this one's very close to a goal opportunity. And a great job there by Roddy Riddlehoof to clear this thing into the offensive zone. But so far, a back and forth affair.
Yeah, I get the slight advantage to the orange team right now. Even though the blue team is, getting touches on the ball, all their touches are being played directly into the orange team. I mentioned it in between games, the orange team needs to control the ball more, and they're doing exactly that. They haven't gotten a goal yet, but I expect that to turn around if they keep this level of play up.
No question about it. We haven't seen any goals yet so far, whereas in game 1 we saw one in just 30 seconds. And now Ravi trying to get this going past Mimsy. Great patient play there. Nice slow game. Gucci Crocs gets up, puts one on net. Textbook save by Lemur Arms, but the triple commit sees Von Rabbit get the goal.
And what a goal explosion from Von Rabbit there. Able to see the team, the triple commit, takes his time, slots this perfectly in. Not a highlight level goal, but one that needs to be made. Very consistent and very solid play from Von Rabbit, thanks to his solid positioning in that play.
Absolutely great read there by the new free agent who has declared for the Season 5 draft. He is brand new to the league and looking to potentially get that Rookie of the Season crown in Season 5. Robbie now, nice patient fielding here at the mid to decides to let this one fall as he gets plenty of time. Beautiful demo by Lemur Arms!
Lemur Arms not letting Robbie have that kind of time, as he should not. Robbie is oh, another beautiful demo from Bearded 4L, but you're exactly right. You don't want to give Robbie that level of time because this is a player that will punish you for it, and Lemur Arms wanted no part of that.
And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of beautiful demos, don't forget to go check out the merch store as the new item has hit the shelves. The beautiful demo t-shirt is now on sale for a limited time. Please go check it out. It is linked in the Twitch page and on the Discord server. That is one you do not want to miss. And another opportunity, this time missed on the near post by Lemur Arms.
And Lemur Arms' offense has been spectacular. Nothing short of it so far. In this one here. Again, it's really good to see a player who, like Lemur Arms, has been in the league for some time, and just his improvement each season is stark. And to see him shooting and popping the way he is got to be very, very eyebrow-raising for a lot of captains right now.
Robbie passed to Gucci Crocs, who tries to put one on. Robbie tries to redirect, but can't quite get there, but a pass there by Gucci Crocs. Can't find an offensive opportunity as we now see the blue team push this thing the other way, but the pressure is still on and the effort is still there. This one rolls down. Beautiful demo!
And Lemur just saved a goal there. That was I don't know who exactly that was, but I saw they were in position to shoot that ball. Had Lemur not gotten that demo, this would be a 2-0 game right now. Fantastic 200 IQ play.
And another shot opportunity. The orange team picks this one up in game 2 as we see Robbie now put this one in to give them a 2-goal advantage.
And the positioning is fantastic. Again, a nice, easy shot into the net. It's nice when you put yourself in good positions to be able to take easy shots like that. You don't need the mechanics of a Jazer to hit shots when you're able to put yourself in fantastic spots.
Beautiful demo there by Robbie to stop the offensive pressure of Lemur Arms. Bearded now pushes this one out to Mimsy, who can't quite get there in time. Gucci Crocs off the sidewall. Von Rabbit's there. What a great clear by Bearded as we see another near post miss.
Another shot goes on. An amazing save from Lemur, who's just everywhere right now. And this one gets the bump to push the offense away and allows his team to rotate into offense now. And Lemur Arms, playing as the facilitator in this one, is doing everything he needs to keep his team in this.
And it is 1 minute remaining on the clock. 60 seconds ticking down as the orange team now has a 2-goal advantage here on the blue team. Remember, the blue team won game 1, so this will at least force a game 4 if the orange team were to win this. What a pinch off the wall, and it slides in. No!
Oh my, Robbie able to get that redirect back in. The blue team playing very far on offense as they needed to, down by 2 goals with only 40 seconds ticking down on the clock. And the orange team able to take advantage of that fact, and Robbie plopping that one in there. Good read from him to really put the nail in this one.
No question about it. 40 seconds remain, and it looks like we are going to see an even series here. And this is going to be a lot of fun as we get another save here, this time by Gucci Crocs. What a dangerous opportunity, but instead we see Von Rabbit push this thing into the offensive zone. Robbie with a nice pass there to the mid. Lemur with a great clear, however.
And the orange team is not letting up in any way right now. They're constantly keeping the pressure up, and I love to see that. You don't ever want to have that park the bus kind of defense. Really keep pushing it the whole way. I mean, you might as well, and it's paying off for them here. They did exactly what they needed to. Kept the possession, kept the pressure, and ran away with this one and forced the game 4 now. It is forcing the blue team to reassess their own gameplay if they want to, letting you know that this isn't going to be such an easy win for the blue team.
Absolutely, and the stats, honestly, didn't look too much different for the orange team, but this time they got some to hit the back of the net. What can the blue team do now as they were bageled here, K1?
Yeah, shots. You got to get more shots on there. They're only able to put up 4 shots as opposed to orange team's 8. So you're going to have to get more shots up onto the net. And they didn't have a lot of opportunities because of how pressed they were on the defense. They have to break past the orange offensive push somehow, some way, be it extra passing, any way they can to be able to get these clears, maybe control the ball a bit more, play it a bit slower. They just have to find a way to break Orange's offense because they are just moving so well together in that last game.
No question about it, and we will see how the blue team can respond, and I cannot wait to see how this plays out. We still have 2 more teams to see of these free agents that are fighting for every right to get picked in this upcoming draft for Season 5.
And if this game is any indicator how the rest of them are going to go, I don't think I'm going to have a voice by the end of this bucket.
Yeah, I have been there before, trust me, and hopefully we get some more beautiful demos here to help sell some t-shirts, K1. Game 3 is underway, and it looks like Von Rabbit and Lemur Arms are going to be on the face-off here. We are underway, tie series, 5 minutes to go here in game number 3.
An Orange team able to take advantage of this one now, and they're able to get the ball in front of the net, but Bearded, again, being the good defensive player that he is, able to win this one and win the 50. Good patience from him, playing it a bit slower than in the last game, and it seems to be paying off, but it is still very, very early to tell.
Lemur Arms with a nice offensive presence there in the corner, but couldn't quite set anything up for his teammates as Mimsy off that sidewall passes to himself, but Robbie now gets the clear into the offensive zone. Now pushing this thing to a pass situation. Von Rabbit, great patience there at the mid, waited for that clear and banged it back the other way. And this is still another good volley back and forth as Robbie's there! No!
My goodness, looking like a volleyball team going up there, faking on the spike. I got it, you take it, says Lemur Arms and Robbie. Neither one able to hit the ball, and it will just float right into the net. That's a devastating goal to let go in.
Yeah, Bearded also was definitely trying to play that block on Robbie, but Robbie wasn't able to get the touch. So almost a calculated fake, if you will. What a play by Mimsy. Almost put that one in, but Robbie somehow was there to disrupt the shot.
And Mimsy's face-offs have been deadly so far. He's won almost every single one of them and almost got a goal out of that one if it wasn't for the brick wall that is Robbie. We've seen his offense so much, but Robbie truly is a prolific defender as well. As he's able to almost force this one through, my goodness. But yeah, no, Robbie is terrifying on defense. Trust me, I know. I've tried to beat him.
We have a 1-goal deficit courtesy of the Orange team with 3:40 remaining. Gucci Cruz pushes this thing into the offensive zone once again. And now we have a little bit of a double commit, but a textbook save nonetheless by Robbie as he's now trying to push the offensive agenda here. Tries to get the pass off the sidewall, couldn't quite get the touch he wanted. And now Mimsy corrals it in the corner. Von Rabbit, nice pass opportunity. Bearded, the brick wall, defends.
And the blue team doing a great job rotating in that back post, keeping the ball out of their net. But you got to think they have to start finding a way to get this pressure. As I mentioned before, breaking this Orange offense being led right now by a Robbie who's just absolutely firing on all cylinders on both ends of the field, and Von Rabbit playing that midfield almost expertly. It's so tough to get past the two of them alone. My goodness, what a save from Lemur. Did you see that?
What a save indeed. That was a crazy monkey play there as he had to go up way high with the acrobatics to save that one on the top post. And with that being said, we are hitting the halfway mark here in this game number 3. Robbie now pushing the offensive agenda. No, Von Rabbit passes it up to Robbie, but a great clear by Lemur Arms.
Von Rabbit.
And what
He's
a
able to
shot!
capitalize. I hope they show the replay. Look at this touch. That touch from Von Rabbit puts it high off the backboard. Able to get it around one defender with the chip shot. Lemur Arms in an awkward spot, unable to get the clear. And again, the expert positioning from Rabbit. Able to put a nice, easy shot in there to get him that goal. Didn't look like, again, it didn't look like a highlight level play, but the IQ is what allowed him to put that goal in. That's what a lot of these captains are looking for. They don't necessarily care for the flashies. They want to see how smart you are around this ball, and Von Rabbit showed that he is an absolute genius there.
No doubt about it, and he really put Lemur in an awkward spot there on that back wall. 2 minutes remain here. Dos minutos, as we see now, the blue team trying to answer. They have not scored since game number 1 here, K1.
Yeah, and that's surprising to see. Just really goes to show how adaptable this Orange crew is right now. And yeah, honestly, it's been a lot of fun seeing how well the three of them are working together and keeping this offensive push, because that's the biggest hurdle is How are you able to rotate around each other to make sure you're keeping constant pressure on this ball? As Bearded rips one, gets the follow-up, puts it in. Bearded 4L, what a shot to bring his team to within 1.
Watch the great read. Bearded realized he missed wide, really just corralled this thing and put it right in the net. Shot it right at Robbie as well, who he knew was too deep in the net to make the play. 1:30 remaining, and we have a ball game now, K1.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The blue team now starting to march again off the life brought by Bearded 4L, who can really be a spark for a team. Speaking of sparks, Mimsy is also right there as just not just a phenomenal player to make plays happen, but also a fantastic personality to have on the comms. Oh my, what a shot from Robbie.
What a shot indeed. And with Mimsy here on the field, I have some breaking news to announce. Mimsy has officially declared himself back to full-time play in the QRLS. He is no longer sub-only. He is officially on the board. We must remember that the Headhunters, now known as the Vibe Clan, have his retirement rights, so they must decide after their roster cuts and prior to the draft if they are keeping Mimsy on the Vibe Clan squad.
My goodness, Mimsy's back. Return of the King. So good to see him back.
We have 43 seconds remaining, and Mimsy himself puts one on, and it goes in!
Oh, man, he must have heard us in the booth, almost on cue, with a nice little back flick. Not an easy shot to pull off, and not easy to get it over the diving Robbie Riddlehoove. Is able to do both. Puts that one top shelf, top cookie, where the kids can't get it. What a shot from Mimsy.
Blue team has a chance here, but they need offense, and they need it fast. Bearded with a great clear to start that trend, and now we see him put another nice touch on the net, but can't quite corral it to his teammate, who now Gucci Crocs now pushes this thing into the opposite zone, but Mimsy does a great job on the 50, and K1, these guys are trying like heck to get this thing tied.
This is the exact offensive push they need right now, but they need to get it on net. And Lemur Arms, who's been the go-to scorer for them all night, is the man to knows looking to do it. There he is, up in the air, can't get the angle for it. And what a defensive effort from the Orange team in the last few seconds there to secure that win. But boy, was that tough to pull off from the offensive push the blue team was able to pull off there at the end.
Absolutely, and now we see the Orange team take a series lead 2-1, and they are one win away here going into game 4 for advancing to the finals of this free agent scramble. This is going to be a good one, especially because it really looked like the blue team there actually caught back up to their game 1 ways, and we're getting some shots on.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, no, I'm excited to see where this next one goes. It looks like both teams now are on are in full effect. So, watch out for this next game. I think this is going to be a crescendo of Rocket League. I know the blue team does not want to be out of this yet. This is a team compiled of solid competitors, Bearded, Mimsy, and Lemur Arms. Lemur Arms a bit quiet in that one. I don't expect that to repeat going into this next game. So, I guarantee you that the Orange team is going to be up for the fight of their lives. What's crazy, Bucket, this is still just the first matchup.
Absolutely.
We haven't even gotten into the rest of the tournament.
We still have another barn-burning match to go, and then the finals. So this is going to be absolutely crazy. I cannot wait to see how this plays out. Players already hitting the field here. Game number 4, the blue team on the brink of elimination.
The brink. Hashtag spam the brink in the chat. Cheer for your blue team here. I want to see more of this matchup. I don't want to see these teams go away just yet. I want full Rocket League.
We have Rocket League here right now. Lemur Arms and Von Rabbit on the face-off. We see now Robbie put this one off the back wall, looking for a shot early on. Off the top post, no!
And what a save from the top post. My goodness, denting that upper bar there. That's so tough. What a read from Robbie.
Robbie now trying to keep the offense going here. The Orange team has been pedal to the metal here with these Rocket League cars. And we see now Lemur Arms can't get the clear, but Mimsy's there. Pushes this thing right to Von Rabbit, who puts this one on the net. And what a save!
Epic save from Lemur Arms comboed with Mimsy, it looked like, there in the net. Able to get that one away, and it's just like magic working right now between the blue team. I mean, they are rotating so fluidly on that back post. They are, they're on their back heel right now, but they are not staggering. Perfect bend, don't break offense, but that could change. What a shot from Gucci Crocs, a.k.a. Joe. Not an easy read at all. Coming from the pass from Von Rabbit, able to beat the defender. What a shot. Expertly placed. Able to get the rotation there to make sure he keeps the power, too, and take a lead.
What a great read indeed. Nice patient jump there by Joe. 2361, a.k.a. Gucci Crocs for tonight only. And we will see now if the blue team can respond. Textbook save by Lemur Arms on the banger by Robbie there. And the orange team has not stopped this pressure since this last kickoff. Robbie off the top post again.
Robbie's got a pretty mean relationship with this bar right now. He just keeps absolutely banging. Somebody get Robbie away from the bar. All right, I think he spent a little too much time there.
We see now 3:27 remains. The orange team is up 2-1 in the series, on the brink of eliminating this blue team consisting of some seasoned league vets. As we see now, Bearded 4L trying to get this clear. Von Rabbit with the nice touch to the mid. However, Mimsy can't follow through, but Lemur Arms with a great patient. Nice little tap there. Ooh. And the flick to follow.
And Mimsy was coming in for that shot, but Joe did a great job cutting off the pass before it could develop. You didn't see it there, but forced Mimsy to retreat back on defense. Just that good push-up and positioning from Joe changed the entire pace there. That could have been a goal, but thanks to good positioning from Joe, was able to get his team to push an offense instead.
Pass to the mid now. Gucci Crocs, a.k.a. Joe 2361, is now getting this clear into the offensive zone. Von Rabbit pushes this thing in. Dangerous touch. Robbie's there. What a shot. This time he doesn't hit the post.
And it's almost inevitable here. If Von Rabbit's banging it off the backboard, someone on the orange team's there to take it. These guys are passing so well off the backboard. That is some of the hardest offense to defend when the ball's being played above your head, and the orange team is doing it expertly right now.
Von Rabbit, the only player in this match so far that we have never seen play before, and Mimsy puts one in to keep this thing alive for the blue team.
Well, after that goal, looks like the bell for the blue team was rung, and Mimsy was there to answer quick as you like, placing that one on the right side of the net around the defense, bringing his team to within one. Great shot and great offense from Mimsy.
No question about it, and now 2:23 remaining. It is still anybody's game here. Blue team on defense trying to get this clear. Great 50 by Robbie, but Bearded with an immaculate clear all the way to midfield to Lemur Arms, who is there to follow very professionally. And a dangerous opportunity as this one's up, but Bearded takes the patient approach and a beautiful demo.
And that'll give the orange team a power play, but Lemur Arms says, I don't care, I'll do it anyway. Able to get the shot, avenge his dead teammate Bearded, who ends up with the assist. Able to place that over the head of the defense, off the diving nose of Joe. Not an easy shot. Expert placement there. Great job to tie the game up 2-2 with 2 minutes on the clock.
And Mimsy, a dangerous touch! That one almost went in. K1 off the face-off. You mentioned Mimsy's face-offs have been killer so far.
Oh, man. I don't... when I say killer, I don't take that very, I take that very seriously. And that is exactly why. Almost able to put that goal right off the kickoff, which would have been amazing for them right now. But instead, we have a tie ball game, and it's going back and forth yet again.
Lemur Arms pushes this thing the other way, but a great clear by Von Rabbit to keep the offensive pressure going. We see now a follow-through by Robbie, who has played immaculate so far in this event. Robbie off that back post, almost a back pass opportunity it looked like, as Joe with a nice slow roller tries to get the tap. No!
No one home. A missed opportunity. Not something you can have right now with only a minute left. And the blue team firing on all cylinders the way they are. That was soul-crushing for the orange team. And they have to come back and take that one back.
No doubt about it, and we have less than a minute remaining here, and the orange team almost owned goals there, but instead, it goes the other way. They have to be sweating after that one.
That was a bold strategy there, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off for them.
We now see 39 seconds ticking down. The blue team has a newfound life in them. Lemur Arms tried to get the shot on, missed a little wide there on the angle, as Mimsy now can't get it by Von Rabbit, who pushes it down the wall. Lemur Arms with a nice push. Opportunity here. Back and forth and back and forth.
I mean, I'm starting to get a little dizzy watching this ball go back and forth.
Robbie! No! My goodness! This man is absolutely denting every part of the goal except the net. I know he wants that one back.
He had about 6 taps on that one. It looks like it Bearded puts one in!
With only 4 seconds left, this is feeling like a playoff match right now, Bucket. What a 50 from Mimsy, able to set up Bearded 4L, who's just flying through as if he expected this from Mimsy. Somehow, someway, takes the lead with 4 seconds? What? Are you kidding me?
And if this clock hits 0, then we will have a Game 5. And this is only the first match here, K1.
My goodness. Well, that's it. There goes my voice. It's going to be gone. But my goodness, what a game from the blue team. Able to... It's just so fun to see how they started off really hot, then then kind of like completely taken aback by the orange team, now working slowly back and in very dominant fashion there in the last 2 minutes of that game. What a play there from all 3 members of the blue team, and I just hope they can bring it into the next game. I hope that wasn't a fluke.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that being said, this has been an amazing matchup. The next match is going to be star-studded as well, with a few players we've never seen hit the field before. With that being said, it will be as follows. Jedi Messi, Wanted Toast, an avoidable clown who has now officially been declared dropped by the Headhunters. And they will be taking on Kachow, Doctors, DW, and TP Mitch, a.k.a. Cyberfrost, who is going to be a fan role this season, however, is participating in hopes that we can convince him to join this draft pool.
Oh, man. Do it. I don't know what else to say. Just do it. Do it. Come on. Why not? Join. It's so fun.
Game 5 underway. These free agents have been playing, and I think you hit the nail right on the head. They've been playing like this is a playoff match, K1.
Oh man, yeah, I can't. I almost wish we had a captain in the booth here to see what kind of notes they're taking on these guys right now. I can only imagine as Von Rapp. What a save from Lemur! That ball was everything but in the net. My goodness.
That was pixels from a goal, but how on earth did Lemur save that thing?
He's lag switching. He has to. Check his console.
We now see Von Rabbit put one on net, and it squeezes in. What a banger!
It looks like Lemur Arms wasn't able to pull magic out of the hat twice there. Von Rabbit able to put that one across field. Oh, and they're just racing just shy of the ball. Tough. Caught them on a wide rotation, able to take advantage. Good shot from Von Rabbit to snipe the net from way downtown.
Von Rabbit says the ball don't lie. That should have been a goal the first time. Mimsy off the post. Nobody home as Lemur Arms corrals it. Back pass to Bearded as the blue team almost answered very quickly there.
Yeah, it's interesting to see Bearded with the top hat. Also Von Rabbit, on the field, almost like he pulled a rabbit out of the hat. In this one here.
And now we see another opportunity by the orange team. Can't quite get there as Von Rabbit now trying to reset this offense. He's done such a good job of facilitating on the offensive end.
And he really has. Always in a very good third man position or that middle field position. Even when the blue team thinks they have it clear, Von Rabbit comes hopping out of nowhere, making sure that doesn't happen. And, he's been playing a very, very solid rotational ball game, which, as I said, captains are looking for that well-rounded type of player, and Von Rabbit's doing exactly that right now. I know a lot of eyes are on him.
We see an offensive push yet again by the orange team, who has the 1-goal lead. The winner of this game will advance to the final here, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, the blue team has done a phenomenal job of coming back in this series and has tied it in the last game that we saw on a beautiful opportunity by Bearded with 4 seconds remaining. But with that being said, K1, we have offense after offense after offensive push by the orange team, but I might have spoken too soon. Bar down, no!
And it looks like the bar curse is now on Bearded I think there's a solid dent there when the ironworks come into play. Man, what a shot. That's heartbreaking.
Joe off that top post looking for it. What a save by Bearded 4L, who is second all-time in QRLS saves. And now we see Von Rabbit now try to get another opportunity. Textbook save by Mimsy. Bearded with a nice clear 50 on Von Rabbit, but Robbie corrals it very patiently. Goes way up in the air for the pass, and it has a dangerous roll down, and the offense resets.
Yeah, there's a lot of vertical play right now with the ball. You know, before we were seeing the ball a bit more on the ground. This ball's been high in the air this whole game, and right now we want to see, you know, we want to see our aerial defenses playing. You know, these guys flying high in the air, using up all of that boost that we're seeing with this ball high in the air. Love to see that type of play. Von Rabbit looks like, oh, I think he was trying to go for a demo there, Bucket.
Yeah, he realized he was behind the ball and tried to get the bump to set up his teammate. Love to see that if you're a little Bucket 59, but nonetheless, a minute 50 remaining. Mimsy off the side post.
Oh, man, nobody able to capitalize. Looks like some slight miscommunication there in the midfield on who wanted to take the shot. I got it, you take it. Classic blunder there, but it's all right. They did a good job rotating back to try to come back, but with only a minute left, they really needed that goal.
Absolutely. Blue team still scoreless here with a minute 30 in this final game. This is game 5 of this first match, and the winners of this match will go on to face the winners of the next match in the final, which is guaranteed, quite frankly, to be a barn burner. Bearded Pharrell puts one on, misses wide!
And the net, the post again playing the most dominating defensive player on the field at all times. Bearded 4L struggling to get that one on net. I know he wanted that one. I know he wanted it, Bucket.
Big fake there by Lemur Arms to push this thing into the offensive zone. Beautiful demo, but it's a shot on net nonetheless by the now passing Robbie as he respawns here on the defensive end, and Lemur puts one on, and it goes in!
Bucket, let's talk about the placement on this one. First of all, expert pass from Mimsy here to get that one out away from the defense. Lemur Arms tilts the car to place the ball around Robbie. I mean, you can't put it more upper 90 than that, Bucket. Expert shot. Somebody's been hitting their training packs.
Without a doubt, and a nice kill at the mid to follow through with this one. Bearded now misses wide again, tries to get this offense going, misses the other way now, and it is tied. Are we going to see some overtime here in the final match?
Not if Joe has anything to say about it, but Bearded looks like he has another idea. Another shot on back-to-back saves. The blue team wants this one. I think they want to win it in regulation, Bucket.
Lemur Arms trying to get this one going again. We saw the blue team squeeze one out with 4 seconds remaining. Can the orange team answer here? What a great clear by Mimsy!
And that one looked very dangerous. Thought he was going to try to clear it across the net. Would have been a bold move. Good job by Lemur Arms to prevent that one, because I saw Robbie drooling in the midfield for that ball.
Overtime is
we
here.
Have overtime.
The next goal will advance their team to the final in this free agent scramble. Everything is on the line here. Bragging rights, draft stock, you name it. All the captains are watching here tonight for these free agents, and we will see now how they can perform under pressure, K1.
Oh, man, this is what it's all about. This is what gets your heart pumping. Lemur Arms high in the air, tries to get the air dribble, puts it in the corner. The bar says no. Bearded tries to get there. Robbie, expert defense from him, and a good offensive look for the blue team, thwarted by Robbie.
And Joe now tried to push that one in, but just barely couldn't get by the hood of the defense. As now we see Robbie. This one's a floater off that top post. Mimsy back and forth action here. We see the orange shot. Not a save by Lemur Arms.
Not an easy save from Lemur Arms there. Oh, the teardropper in a dangerous spot. Rabbit able to clutch it in overtime. Ice in the veins from Rabbit. He's got the Frosty Man little logo there for a reason. What a shot. A big-time play by a big-time free agent when it was big time. My goodness. What a series. Wow.
What a great showing by this orange team, who now advances to the final. Von Rabbit with a 2-goal performance on 8 shots in that last game to clinch the series. We will see them in a little bit, but K1, we have teams coming in.
Yeah. Oh man, it's I'm watching the stream chat right now, live feed, and we just got a first time new chat. We got 33 people in the stands, 33 fans in the stands, as I like to say, all for this one. And I understand why. This is exciting. I'm standing up actually right now, kind of walking and pacing around my room. Sitting down just doesn't feel right.
Second wave of free agent teams in this lobby so far, trying to see how they can perform here after, quite frankly, a match that might have stolen the show here, K1.
Yeah. Honestly, that was a lot of fun, Bucket. I'm not gonna lie. I was, to be fair, it's to be expected when you have the staff that we do coming in here to play like they did. But yeah, no, I talked at the beginning. The people who's you want to keep an eye on are going to be the Mimsies and Robbie, and they showed out the way I think I expected. What I did not expect was Von Rabbit to really come in and steal the show, especially in the last few games when it mattered most. Looked like he's had a slow start, but as he warmed up a bit, I mean, he was just popping everywhere, defensively, offensively. Most impressively in the midfield was just stopping anything the blue team could do to try to push an offense. Von Rabbit was there. And, despite really good offensive pressure from, between Lemur Arms, Mimsy, and Bearded, the orange team was able to weather it. And a lot of that is because of Von Rabbit's ability to play that midfield.
And speaking of Mimsy, he has gifted 5 Tier 1 subs. The man has come out of retirement and gifted some subs. Thank you very much, Mimsy. It means the world to us to see this go down. And with that being said, players are hitting the field now, and this second match is going to be a barn burner. A ton of players we've never seen hit the field before, and quite frankly, Avoidable Clown is the only one we've ever seen hit the field before.
I know. I'm excited. I don't know what to expect from any of these guys, although I do know a lot of eyes right now are on Kachow, who sits atop these free agents pool with a GC type level MMR in game, so really excited to see what he's going to bring to the field.
Absolutely, and Kachow, a potential first overall pick in this Season 5 draft. Obviously, there's only ever been 4 in the history of the QRLS, so that would put him in some pretty unique company, as Avoidable Clown puts a banger on one, and Toast look for the follow-up, but what a save by Kachow.
And Kachow doing some very, very fancy moving in the middle field. In the midfield there, turns defense into offense expertly. What a 50 here. Able to contort the car in a way to get that one high and in the air, away from any defenders, and able to give his team a lead. Nice play from Kachow.
I want to point out there was a demo on the other side of the field. Not sure if that defender would have been able to get there in time, but it definitely guaranteed that he was not.
No doubt now as we see some more play. A banger on net. And were we able to clean up the iron? Were we able to clean up the crossbar in between games?
That thing has taken a beating all night long here, K1. But needless to say, the blue team is up and ready for a shot. What a save by Avoidable Clown on the tough angled shot by Kachow. Redirect! What a save by Wanted Toast!
You hear about uncomfortable saves all the time, but can we talk about the uncomfortable shots Kachow's pulling off right now from angles I don't think anybody's expecting? These are the kind of shots you need to take to be able to get past a QRLS level defense. And Chow's pulling that off in droves right now. He's just so fast moving around the ball.
Absolutely, very speedy indeed by the potential #1 draft pick of Season 5's draft. As we see now, Wanted Toast waiting at the midfield, looking for the shot. What a great defensive effort there to prevent that redirect.
Nope. Yep. Absolutely. Now, as this ball just kind of seems to stay hanging out in the midfield, an avoidable clown getting it pretty aggressive there, and yet another dented crossbar. A nice shot from Kachow, but now Wanted Toast is pushing the offense. Excuse me.
And now Avoidable Clown pushing this thing in the offensive zone, but TP Mitch with a great job defensively to stop that offensive pressure. And now we see a dangerous roller here. Blue team looking for something going, but Avoidable Clown, the only player with QRLS experience in this match, is trying to push the agenda here for the orange team, who trails by 1.
No doubt. The orange team, even though they're down, they're doing a good job rotating around each other, giving each other a good amount of space, allowing them to each take their turn, keeping pressure on the ball. But the blue team's just so good at these 50s right now, and they're winning a lot of them, and that's what's allowing them to keep the pressure that they have. And a good shot from Doctor, but another good defensive effort from the orange team. Didn't quite get to see who that was, but the back and forth is incredible. Very low-scoring game with 2 minutes left.
Great clear by Kachow there off the back wall, but the orange team keeping the pressure up. PXTN cannot quite get the shot on net, as we now see the ball going the other way. Kachow looking for a patient roller, but does a great job by the orange team to stop that offensive opportunity.
Looks like he just didn't have the boost at the time to be able to get that one in the way he wanted to. But good job for him to push an offense nonetheless, as this ball now stays on the offensive half for them, keeping the ball away from their net as long as possible, as that time just slowly but surely tickers away.
1:44 remaining. The orange team trails by 1 here in this best-of-5 series, game number 1. And the net's wide open here as Doctor puts it in!
Good job getting it around the defense. Looks like he caught him just a bit out of communication. Unfortunate miss there from, I believe that was Paxton or PXTN. And Doctor able to capitalize the way you hope to see a player do. Did not choke the open net, able to hit the consistent shot. Not an easy thing to do, but something he made look very easy.
We have a minute 26. Beautiful demo there by TP Mitch, as we see now a nice pass opportunity. What a great clear by Clown.
My goodness, and a shot from Kachow, saved somehow, some way by Paxton. Good patience on the defensive end from him, which is not easy to do when you're getting absolutely beat up on the offensive half. Tries to get the double tap, and Kachow putting a lot of shots on net, just unable to break the defense of the orange team right now, it seems.
Absolutely, and with that being said, less than a minute remains. The orange team needs something, and they need something quick, as we now see a dangerous touch and an own goal, which might ice the cake here in game number 1.
And yeah, puts the ball in an awkward spot for the defense. An unfortunate Sir Brown goal puts that one in. Popcorn flies, as it looks like the blue team will run away with game 1.
No doubt about it. We now see 45 seconds remaining. There is still plenty of game left for this orange team to corral. This is a very similar situation that we saw in the last match.
You're exactly right. The orange team needs to be able to control the ball a bit better going into this next matchup here, as a big demo prevents them from having prevents the blue team from keeping control. Orange team trying to find some way to get some momentum going into the next game, it seems like.
And now we see Avoidable Clown try to get this thing into the offensive zone, trying to play the veteran role on this team as he looks for the bump. But nonetheless, Kachow lets this thing hit his nose and kisses it towards the net. But we will see the blue team take game 1.
Yeah, expertly played from the blue team. A lot of that coming from solid back and forth play from Kachow. Was where he needed to be at all times during the game, as Avoidable Clown tries to get the last laugh there. Unable to get the shot on. But yeah, fantastic play there. The Warden, 3 saves from Kachow, as well as 2 goals to his name. I said a lot of eyes are going to be on him, and he did not disappoint, as he's able to pull 6 shots off as well. That's tough to compete with. The orange team absolutely needs to find a way to get more shots on net in order to compete with this blue team.
No question about it. And again, very similar to what we saw in game 1 of the last match.
Yep. And, could totally be the exact same show where now we turn around and the orange team comes in. And
able to show up in big fashion, and I think they absolutely can. They just need to clean up a few things. I think on their rotational end, they have a good job giving each other space. They just need to pass a bit more to each other and utilize that space in between the blue team in order to keep the ball away from them, especially if Kachao is going to be firing the way he is.
No question about it. I cannot wait to see how this plays out and how the orange team responds. And how do you think the team that won the first match is feeling about, both of these teams potentially facing them in the final?
Oh, they're studying. They're studying just like I know all the captains are right now. They're checking out to see, who's going to be the. Yeah, they want to win. They're obviously here to show up. They're obviously here to, show out the best they can. But these are competitors. These guys want to win. They're not here just to, show off or anything. They want a championship, and this is, they want to do everything they can to get it.
No question about it. Wanted Toast with a great job there pushing the offensive agenda early on in this second game of this best-of-5 matchup. TP Mitch now pushing this thing in the offensive zone. PXTN now, who is Jedi Messi on the stat sheet, gets the nice opportunity. What a save by Avoidable Clown.
My. Avoidable Clown, you cheeky. That was not an easy save. We were able to flick that one away and push offense all in one. And Avoidable Clown tries to get a shot on Kachao, slapping it away. But the orange team firing the way they need to right now. Looking good.
What a great 50 there by Wanted Toaster. I want to point out, Wanted Toaster has really been all over the field so far for the orange team.
He really has. Yeah, him and Paxton or PXTN, they've been, flying around, keeping a lot of good pressure on the ball, playing the ball, trying to play the ball around the blue team as best they can. And they're doing an expert job of it right now. As an unfortunate backflip may lead to a goal. It does. Doctor's able to leapfrog Kachao, put that one in to credit Kachao the assist. The very unfortunate backflip from Clown gives them a 1-goal lead, gives the blue team a 1-goal lead.
Absolutely, and with that being said, we now see a blue team lead yet again, as the orange team has yet to score in this match so far. Avoidable Clown looking to change that. No, couldn't connect. Kachao puts one on net, and Wanted Toast just couldn't quite get set up in time.
Might have pulled ball cam off just a hair too early. As Kachao slaps that one there. Looks like Wanted Toast wanted some boost off to the right. Unable to react in time to get back to the shot.
Kachao able to take advantage, gets the goal.
No question about it, and we see a 2-goal lead early on here. Kachao looking to extend this lead, pass out to his teammate, instead gets a shot. What a save by Wanted Toast. What patience.
Nearly a highlight reel shot from Kachao. Good patience on the defensive end. Just really goes to show, you can have all the mechanics in the world. We talked about it before. Mechanics are good. Mechanics are great, don't get me wrong, but, defenses have learned to play around them.
And Kachao with the beautiful read, getting up quicker than the defense and putting one in the back of the net.
Quick read. Again, the mechanics he has, the timing is what we wanted to see, and the speed and pace he's showing off right there with that shot, really goes to show why he's ranked as a GC in this game.
Very, very similar to the play of a Billy Bob or a Slurpee Snail or a Will 6, if you will. As far as existing players, just a little bit of a draft comparison, if you will.
Draft stock increase, no doubt, is a big save coming from TP Mitch, who's been doing a good job staying behind the ball and helping his team facilitate a solid offense here, and really keeping the ball on the side of the orange team as much as possible. As yet another shot goes on in the blue team. I mean, just volley after volley, shot after shot, are just not missing a step right now, Bucket.
Absolutely, and what a great clear by Kachao as Doctor's DW tries to get something going for the blue team. Avoidable Clown with a nice clear. What a touch there by Wanted Toast. Looks like he wanted to take the shot there, but couldn't quite get there. Paxton's there. What a 50 by Kachao.
Oh, man, and a big opportunity for the orange team. I know they wanted that one. Great job for the blue team to collapse on that ball, make sure they got it away. I mean, all three of them were flipping in net. I mean, like an absolute blue wall there. Not easy to get past.
No doubt about it. 155 remains in this match. Wanted Toast now. Tries to get the shot on, and what an opportunity there. It looked like TP Mitch was waiting for the boost and or having some connection issues.
Yeah, do not count them out quite yet. Good read from Wanted Toast to be quick to that ball. Puts it in. Nice shots coming from Kachow in the chats. Love to see the sportsmanship, but still down 2 goals. With a minute 50 left on the clock, the orange team's going to have to work quick.
And what a shot by Clown to put them back in this game!
Just what the doctor ordered. Well, maybe not the doctor on the blue team, but Avoidable Clown able to put this one in quick as you like now. A minute 44, now only down 1 goal. Have the rest of this game to work to try to get back into this one.
And we have a 1-goal deficit. It looks like TP Mitch's TV had a connection issue there, which is what we saw at that first goal. But it just goes to show you that anything can happen, especially in uncalculated situations like that, because now the orange team has momentum, quite frankly.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen TP Mitch play. I don't think he doesn't even need a monitor on. Yeah, he's that good. Oh my, Doctor's able to extend their lead by 1 off a good 50 and a good passing play. TP Mitch to Kachow. Kachow to Doctor. Over the head of Avoidable Clown. 4-2. 1 minute 20 on the clock.
Absolutely. Orange team on the brink of elimination going into next game if they can't even the series up here in this one with a minute 15 remaining. And will we be able to potentially see a sweep here, K1?
Oh, man, I hope not. I hope they didn't bring the brooms. There's too much pollen in the air and dust. It's going to make my allergies even worse.
And a shot by Paxton misses wide, but this one goes on then. No!
No. Oh, man, that ball was just about everywhere, but in the net, so close. The orange team desperately needed that one. But the blue team, we talked about their offense. Their defense, though, my goodness. I mean, they're just putting a clinic on rotational defense right now.
Orange team trying to stay alive here. What a touch by Avoidable
Reset.
Clown. Gets the pass out, but Doctor's DW is still right there. Wanted Toast puts one on. No, Kachow's there.
I mean, the orange team's putting the pressure on. The blue team is perfect bend don't break defense right now. Is that a flip reset? It was. Gets the double tap around. Avoidable Clown looking very cheeky right now. Able to win that one, gives his team a chance, but Kachow says no.
8 seconds remain. Avoidable Clown can't get the touch he wanted.
Ooh.
Backflips into
maybe
the
he
ball.
did.
Wanted Toast wants the goal, but there's not enough time remaining for 2 goals. As now we have the potential for a sweep in Game 3.
My goodness, we haven't seen that one quite yet. Oh, this is only the 2nd game played, and yeah, I mean, Doctor's coming in and playing, putting up almost 500 points. Kachow putting up almost 600 points with yet another 6-shot performance. I mean, they're just absolutely firing. It was a close game, but look at the shot totals from both teams. I mean, the blue team is dominating the orange team right now.
Absolutely. There was a quick stretch of hope there for the orange team, quickly answered by Doctor's DW. And now with that being said, we have a potential sweep in this free agent scramble here, K1.
Yeah, and I know we don't want to see it, but unless the orange team's able to somehow overcome this blue offense, I think we might just. I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I think I'd put money on a sweep right now, Bucket.
The brooms indeed are getting ready in the closets, but we still have more Rocket League to follow as we might be proven wrong. Reverse sweeps are rare, but do happen here in the QRLS, especially if K1 is around.
It's my specialty, the reverse sweep.
Let's see how this 3rd game goes. We need to see how this match is going to follow. Will the orange team get swept, or will the blue team be able to be taken down after their offensive barrage that we've seen in the first 2 games?
Yeah, no, the blue mean machine right now. I know it doesn't fully rhyme, but close enough. They're rocking right now. They're looking to try to take this whole thing and I know we had some really good performances last time, but I mean, this is just, I mean, this is like art in motion watching this blue team play. As another shot goes on net, ka-chow, yet again.
And look at this crazy angle here. Off of the 50. Just got the angle just in time to squeeze that thing onto the near side. 1-goal lead by the blue team.
Fast like lightning McQueen is ka-chow. What a 50 off the wall, able to piece that one into the net. Good play from him. We'll see back-to-back 50s here as that ball just absolutely pinches, flies off the face off there. We're back into this one. Orange team down 1.
No question about it. We cannot express how exciting this match is and how great it is to see all these free agents participating and active as we have the Season 5 draft upcoming in the following weeks. But next week we have the first round of the QRLS playoffs, and what a shot by ka-chow.
ka-chow able to stabilize the car, uses a flip to stay behind the ball, boosts down, able to get it in. Gets that one shot. Not an easy read to do, but he able to make it look like he does that every day, which I honestly think he might.
No question about it. 2-goal lead, and it's looking grim for the orange team, although there is still plenty of time. ka-chow just couldn't get the touch he wanted off the flip, and we see Wanted Toast just barely keep that thing out of offense's reach.
You're exactly right now, as the orange team is beating this ball away from their net, tries to find a shot, finally gets one, but Mitch in expert position there. Good defense from him, preventing the orange team from really getting any offense going until here. Paxton, or PXTN, I believe he said that was Jedi Messi, able to put that one in, looking like Messi. What a shot.
A great shot indeed. The orange team says we're down, but we're not out here with 3:40 remaining. Face off now.
Yeah.
ka-chow gets it off that sidewall. He's looking for another shot. Doctors with a great shot, but Wanted Toast honestly has been all over the field, especially on these defensive 50s.
You're exactly right. Yeah, Wanted Toast has been just about everywhere in front of the blue team, trying to disrupt their play as best he can in any way. As he was able to do there, wins a lot of 50s, which is definitely a big thing. If you're able to control the ball out of 50s, gives you a lot of opportunities offensively and defensively.
And we see a pass
we
there
see
by
yet
Wanted
again.
Toast. Avoidable climb with the redirect. What a play!
I mean, I love when players make me sound smart. I just talked about how awesome good 50s can be, and he proves me right. Awesome 50 to Avoidable Clown. Avoidable Clown able to get that pass and nose of the diving ka-chow. Tie ball game, Bucket.
Tie ball game. Great opportunity here for the orange team to potentially keep themselves alive in this series. Blue team leads the series by 2, and the orange team is on the brink of elimination. But Avoidable Clown off the sidewall has something to say about it. What a 50 there by Doctors DW. As Paxton now tries to get the 50, ka-chow beats him. ka-chow now can't get it by, as Wanted Toast now gets by the defense off of the bump by his fellow colleague, as Avoidable Clown shoots one, misses near side.
Man, he was up there, looking like Jordan, man, way in the air, tries to find that shot, just unable to, but we love to see that kind of look coming from Avoidable Clown.
Paxton now last man back, kicks it off that back wall as we see Wanted Toast with the rotation. Great job there defensively as he tries to run this thing the other way. This thing floats at the mid, dangerous touch there, but ka-chow with the catch, flicks it by one defender. Has it on top of his car, gets the flick, what a play!
Oh my. I mean, he's looking like a kindergartner picking his nose. I mean, just flick, flick, flick. Wow, what a shot from ka-chow.
Absolutely. What a incredible shot by ka-chow, the potential #1 overall pick. And with those of you who don't know, the #1 pick this season for Season 5 does belong to the Cyclones, who now reside in the calculated division. If you have any questions about who may be residing in what division, go ahead and check out the stream that we hosted last night on the Twitch channel for more info. It shows the brand new division alignments for Season 5.
Yeah, and very excited by that. Oh my goodness, ka-chow. I mean, this guy's just making highlight reel plays right now, and it's in the middle of the competition. What a pass from Mitch to find his teammate upfield. good court vision, as they would say, and Ka-Chow executing expertly. I mean, that is a training pack. You'll love to see it.
No question about it. We have 1:35 remaining. The orange team needs 2 goals to have a shot. Ka-Chow looked for the flip reset, couldn't quite get it as the orange team now pushes it the other way.
Ka-Chow showing off the mechanics now too. Obviously has the IQ. Now we'd like to see the mechanics as well. Honestly, just showing as a 5-tool player, defense, offense, mechanics, speed, all of it. He just brings the whole package.
And very reminiscent, very potential driven of a top tier player in this league, hence him being in this potential #1 overall pick situation. However, you never know what can happen in these QRLS drafts, as we've seen every season so far, K1.
No doubt. And the thing you got to keep in mind too is that cap room. He's a solid player and any team would want him, but can you fit him into your cap is a big question. This is a big-time player with a big MMR and a big demo even. Oh, Doctor's able to take advantage. Dribbles that one in there nice and easy. We call that one walking the dog. Picks up the dribble after a big demo from Ka-Chow. Nice touch. Allows him to just walk this one nice and easy into the goal. Solidifies this one just about for the blue team.
Great showing here by both sides, but the blue team will reign supreme as it will be them taking on the team that won the first match, which was the team of Von Rabbit, his teammates Joe2361 and Robbie Riddlehoove. This is going to be a good one, K1.
Oh yeah, no, I can't wait to see which comes out of this, because this is going to be two fantastic competitors, or 6 competitors, excuse me, coming into this one. And we'll see if Ka-Chow can keep it running against a team that already knows what it's like to win. As he gets another goal here.
Just one last one before we go.
The 0-second goal to put the icing on the cake and then eat the whole thing, as he played phenomenal here in this match. Great showing by both sides, but we have a final to get to here, K1.
Yeah, let's see if we can't get a prediction going here. In the Twitch page. Just one moment as we get that queued up.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been telling you all season long to save your channel points. Our admins working on our media side of things have a ton of great ideas for these reward points, and I cannot wait to see how it plays out, especially if you have any of these points throughout the season that you've been betting on. Keep them, save them, bet them, do whatever you want with them, but we are going to have some spicy surprises here, K1.
Oh yeah. And yeah, oh man, we got some good stuff here. Maybe even get a good old coaching session with me. I'm a great coach.
Absolutely. We are just trying to get the team that won the first match into this lobby before we get things underway here, ladies and gentlemen. So please just bear with us for one moment. With that being said, we are just waiting for players to join the lobby. Again, go ahead and check out the prediction as it comes up on the Twitch page. We've had such a flooding of viewers and subs tonight here, K1. It has been very, very humbling. We have seen upwards of 34 viewers, and we've got players hitting the field, and the prediction is about to go live here shortly, ladies and gentlemen, as this is a best-of-5 match between the 2 free agent teams that won both of their respective matches. K1, outside of what we might see in the chat's predictions, what do you think we're going to see here in this match? Who is going to take the cake?
I think Ka-Chow. Him and his team are just firing on all cylinders right now.
Absolutely, and players hitting the lobby very quickly here, but it looks like we might be missing one of the orange players. And nope, he gets in just in time. The prediction is up in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Bet all the points you can, as we have a best-of-5 series between the team of Doctors DW, Ka-Chow, and TP Mitch versus Von Rabbit, and then Robbie Riddlehoove and Gucci Crocs, a.k.a. Joe2361.
And I'm excited to see Robbie Riddlehoove and Kachow go at it. Robbie Riddlehoove, who I know is up there with like a Champ 3 level play. He's up there with Kachow, very mechanical player. And so I'm excited to see how the two of them, Kachow, who seems like the shooter that can't miss, and Robbie, who's one of the most prolific defenders in the game. A true unmovable object versus a unstoppable force here in this one.
Absolutely. Joe now puts one into the offensive zone. No clear advantage here by either side so far. Kachow tries to get this offense going, but Von Rabbit does a great job of rotating. Robbie gets the clear. Kachow now looking for a potential double tap. What a clear by Von Rabbit!
Von Rabbit, good job reading the defense. He saw that the blue team was far back, was able to bang that one away, give his team some space on that one. Good high IQ play to keep the offensive alive. What a 50! Oh, and a big-time save from Joe keeps them in this one. But the blue team right now, they are firing on all cylinders, as I've mentioned before, and they're keeping that pressure alive.
These guys are playing like it's the playoffs, as K1 mentioned in match number 1. This is an insane match. Great talent on the field here. All of these players, very draftable talents indeed. And speaking of playoffs, next week kicks off Season 4's playoffs here for the QRLS. We have the Kings taking on Clarity United on the Savage Division side of the world, and we have the Gold Diggers taking on the 3 Rocketeers in the Calculated Division. Neither of those matches are ones you want to miss. 3 of the 4 teams in the playoffs are looking for their second finals appearance in history, and Doctors DW goes for the shot. What a save there by Robbie. No save credited, but an important touch nonetheless.
Absolutely, and there is back-to-back uncharacteristic misses from Kachow on nets that allowed the orange team to kind of stay where they are. But, they can't count themselves that lucky often. They're going to really need to keep this ball away from Kachow's nose. Don't let that man shoot.
Absolutely,
Oh
and
my!
what a shot by Gucci Crocs, a.k.a. Joe!
Joe with the little head nod, gets a little juke there around the grand champion Kachow, puts the bounce shot in, gives the orange team a lead, and now for the first time, the blue team is playing from behind.
Absolutely, and he was credited a turtle goal there as well. Very crazy angle in this free agent scramble. 2:25 remain as the blue team now trying to get the defense rolling here, but Gucci Crocs, a.k.a. Joe, has just been all over the field so far early on.
Yeah, no, Joe is kind of quiet, honestly, in the last one. I mean, I say he was quiet. He still put a solid performance up, but, he's coming out here strong in this one, already putting up a goal, and he seems to be in the faces of all of these blue guys.
Absolutely, Robbie with the
Blue
great
Man
clear.
group.
The Blue Man group indeed, and what a shot by Kachow off the good read.
He's not going to miss that many, guys. Fantastic pass from Doctor. Doctor's able to pin that corner, puts the ball directly in front of the net. Kachow slaps it in there using the corner of his car. A lot of power, ties the game up. $1:54 on the clock.
We now see a tie ball game. Von Rabbit up way high for this one. Looked for the shot, missed a little bit wide, and got a little bit of the post on the way down. Robbie now looking for the 50. Kachow beats him to it.
Kachow very quick to the ball here. Robbie not one necessarily used to losing a race to the ball. Kachow seems to be pushing him to his limit here, which I think is something we'll like to see. See Robbie Riddlehoove maybe hit a 6th gear.
And now Von Rabbit trying to push this thing in. Kachow wins the 50. Joe now, great catch at the mid, looking to get it out of his own defensive zone. As Robbie, dangerous touch, and Doctors is there for the shot.
Looks like the orange team tried to slow play this one. The blue team was not having it. And yeah, I know Robbie wanted that one to roll up the wall there. Joe so close to getting this save, but a good shot from Doctors DW gets that one in. And Doctors DW just showing how consistent of a player he is, doing everything for his team. Passing, shooting, in the midfield, getting 50s. Doctors DW is having one hell of an outing right now.
Absolutely. I cannot wait to see if and when he ends up on a team next season. And with 1 minute remaining, the blue team has taken the advantage here late. And we will see if the orange team can respond. Robbie with a great offensive push into the corner. Miscalculation there as he gets the pass off. Von Rabbit's up, gets the touch. Can Joe get there in time? No, what a clear by Doctor.
My goodness, Doctor, again, getting there where he needs to be. Fantastic job flying through that midfield to disrupt that orange offense and push the ball the other way. Great job from him. And now TP Mitch looks like he was trying to find a teammate across. Kachow just a little too far back to receive the pass. Gives the orange team a window here. Let's see if they can capitalize with only 20 seconds on the clock.
And Kachow misses wide, but gets the read. What a great defensive effort. And now Joe sees daylight. He looks for the pass here. Can they tie this game up? Robbie's there. Can't get the shot.
It's all up to this shot now. Kachow versus Joe. Kachow able to win, puts the ball down, takes the win. But man, that was a nail biter all the way to the end.
Great contest there by both sides. Really, there was no clear advantage if you ask me, but the blue team was just able to capitalize on opportunities late.
Yeah, I think the only difference there was I think the blue team had a couple more open looks on the net than the orange team. Blue had a really, they do a great job collapsing on that net when it's on their defensive half and are able to clear the ball away. Orange is they give themselves a lot of room around, but they weren't able to, be there for each other on the defensive half. That allowed a couple goals to slip by.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see how this orange team responds, and I can't wait to see how all of these viewers react. I want to see this chat popping off, ladies and gentlemen. This prediction is still up and running, and you still have time, if you haven't already, to put in some channel points for a chance to win big. I cannot wait to see how this plays out. And once again, we have a bunch of reward points and a bunch of surprises coming for reward points later on early into Season 5. So don't forget to save up all of your points, and don't forget to bet them whenever you can as well. Keep that cash flow going, K1.
Keep the cash flow going. Cash is king. Channel points are king. And here, as we get loaded into this one now, the orange team down, looking to come back. I think they absolutely can. Von Rabbit says the blue team still has time to forfeit. I love it. I love it. Oh, and he gets an early demo. The orange team's here to compete. Oh, it's getting chippy out there, Buckets.
I love it, and Doctor with the pinch and the demo!
Yeah, Doctor's been doing his push-ups. Look at this. I mean, my man goes in there strong. Just all the way, beats the crossbar, beats the defenders, all three of them. Takes it himself. 1 goal in 10 seconds? My.
I cannot wait to see how the blue team can react to that goal as they put one in very early in this second game. Best of 5 matchup here. Blue team is ahead in the series 1-0. What a touch there by Joe. Looking for the pass, but it looked like the shooter just got there a little too early.
And I'm loving the control we're seeing out of Joe. We're so used to seeing some very fast pace. Ball's getting absolutely banged crossfield. Joe able to take control, take his time, really dribble the ball around the defense. And that's expert to see as TP Mitch with a cheeky shot. What a save from Von Rabbit. I don't know how he was able to react to that shot, Bucket.
No question about it. He got up very quick. Almost looked like he wasn't going to get there. But instead, we see now the blue team looking for another goal opportunity. TP Mitch can't quite get the shot on, but Kachow hits the top post.
Yeah, TP Mitch is just peppering the net right now. He's been quiet on the offensive half. I think just outshadowed by Kachow and Doctors, but he's been peppering the net, making sure that he's getting in on some of this play himself, which is, it's nice to see. And look at him. He's still going, gets a nice back pass to Doctors. Disrupted by Robbie, however. Good sight from Robbie to be able to disrupt that play.
I honestly can't stress enough how well all 6 of these guys are playing here, K1. They are really showcasing their skills.
Oh, no doubt, man. This is exactly what you want to see. I honestly feel this is good for me. I'm getting a good test run for once the playoffs come. Make sure I'm commentating the best I can. Hopefully by then my allergies are a bit better, so I'm not sniffling in everybody's ears.
And now Joe with a nice floater. Robbie's up, looks for the shot.
Oh, no.
Possible fake. Kachow gets the save.
And a big demo from TP Mitch in the backfield. It's not often you can get a demo while in rotation. TP Mitch able to take advantage of that. Big bump on Von Rabbit. However, Von Rabbit able to take that one with a grain of salt. Still wins to the ball. Kachow now, not a lot of boost, doing his best. A fantastic pitch and read from him. Able to take advantage of some space.
Kachow now looks for the flick, gets the pass to Doctor Nobody home, as we can't quite get the goal in for this blue team. The orange team bending but not breaking lately.
Yeah, Kachow looks like almost that was a no-look pass. Able to flick again, this guy. You do not want to see him take control of the ball, ladies and gentlemen. He is a mastermind with the ball.
And now we see 2:18 ticking down. The orange team looking for an offensive opportunity. Robbie, off that back wall, cleared by Kachow, who flicks it into the offensive zone. Looks for the shot, but Robbie comes back around to disrupt that push.
Yeah, Robbie doing a good job staying behind the ball, able to get the clear. And now the shot. Kachow in a good position to save, however. Robbie Riddlehoove moving very fluidly around the field. You love to see it.
Absolutely, and ladies and gentlemen, Kachow puts another one in.
I don't even know how he found this angle, Bucket. It didn't look like the ball was near the net. I mean, it was, but I didn't think it was in front of it like there. What a shot in an angle.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a phenomenal free agent scramble, probably the best we have ever had, as we see now the blue team take a 2-goal lead, and a beautiful demo by Doctor, the slow roller, what a save by Joe!
Oh my, the orange team's scrambling to that one. Able to take advantage, though. And the blue team's coming out as some bullies here. Lots of bumps and demos and some own bumps here. Unfortunate. With only a minute left, the orange team is struggling to get some momentum going.
And can we see the orange team pick up a goal here? They still have just enough time for 2, I think, as another beautiful demo by Doctors DW. Can we get a heck yeah in the chat for those demos? I love me some demos, K1.
I know you do, and I hope they would stop because eventually my ears are going to bleed.
Another beautiful demo by TP Mitch on the backside of the field as we see Joe double tap. What a shot!
What a shot from Joe! Oh my, the ability to pick this one up. A nice soft touch, kissing the ball like you kiss your sister. Just a little mwah. Able to get that one off the corner and then reads it down, popping it into that top corner. What a shot. As Fabrizi says in the chat, ew, that was disgusting.
Beautiful demo by Kachow, but a clear by Robbie as he sees daylight. Plenty of time for the orange team to try and tie this one up here in game number 2. Kachow kicks it off the back wall. Joe is up looking for another goal steal. Instead, what a save by Kachow.
Yeah, and Joe's been doing a lot on the offensive half right now. Another demo from Kachow. I mean, this is looking like an old Hammerheads team.
And now we see a beautiful save by Von Rabbit. How did he have the wherewithal to get that one on the shot by Kachow as we now see the orange team try to push again with 10 seconds.
10 seconds, they're on the offensive half. Joe's the man. He's hot with the plan right now. You want him to have the ball over the head of Robbie. This ball's not where it needs to be for the orange team. Kachow, I know, will try to get one more. Keeps control. This ball's floating. Who will take advantage?
Nice touch there as the orange team can't quite get it. And what a beautiful job by both teams. Great games in these first 2 games of this match. But once again, this blue team is on the verge of bringing out the brooms.
And Kachow, we got to see him on the defensive half more this time. Had a savior to his name and only 1 goal. Still able to manage. He's averaging almost around, just shy of 600 points a game. That is not an easy feat, especially when you're going up against competition like he is right now. So, again, a lot of eyes are on him. There's a reason for this, ladies and gentlemen. He is very consistent in the way that he plays this game.
Absolutely. All 6 of these guys performing very well. I think Joe, honestly...
I was going to say, can we talk about Joe for a second?
Has been a very, very a sleeper pick, if you will. He has performed so well tonight.
He really has. He's been quiet when he was in the league for some time. Coming into this one, pulls off a really big goal and is pretty much everywhere you need him to be in the faces of, grand champion level players. Um, Joe, especially, his MMR provides a lot of room to build a team around him. He's building his draft stock in he's really building his draft stock playing the way he is right now, Bucket.
No question about it. This is going to be a good one. Can the orange team stay alive? Or will the blue team get the sweep again and be crowned the free agent scramble champions of the season for All-Star Week? Here we go.
Here we
underway.
go.
Blue team gets a cheap there by Kachow, I'm sorry, as we get a pass here. Possible shot by Robbie. No one there to shoot it.
Oh man, Robbie looked good with that shot there. Just unable to get around it was the rest of the orange team, but the orange team now putting a lot of early pressure up. This is exactly what they need to do when going up against the blue team's opposition.
And a nice textbook touch there by Robbie. This one would have been on net if not for TP Mitch's clear into the side. We now see him running the sidewalk. Can't get the touch he wants, but lets Kachow take the reins as we get a textbook save there by Von Rabbit, who also, quite frankly, has played very, very well. Very solid IQ player so far.
You're exactly, yeah. Von Rabbit, a little quiet in that last one, as wanted to see a bit more from him, but he is in a lot of places. I'm honestly having a hard time telling the difference between him and Robbie apart. Both of them rocking the Finnick with similar skins on the car, and they're both playing very similarly. So it's been exciting to see the two of them play together.
And we have 3:47 remaining. No goals yet so far in this third game. If the blue team wins, they get the sweep and they win the tournament. If the orange team wins, they keep themselves alive and force a game 4 here in game number 3. Nice patience there by Robbie, looking for a potential 50. Pass out to his teammate, misses wide.
Ooh. And the orange team, you can see are playing with a lot more discipline in this one here. Good defensive rotations on them. Big demo in the front of the net, however, gives them a power play, the blue team that is. But the orange team able to come together and capitalize on that one. Turn around and keep the offensive pressure going.
Great clear there by Robbie, running up the sidewall, looking for the 50. Doctor now off that back post. What an opportunity, but no one there to follow up on the rebound.
About as close to a goal as you can get there, Bucket. Kachow. Ooh, cheeky little air dribble with not a lot of momentum to work with. Not an easy feat to pull off, but good defensive effort from the orange team. However, Doctor's DW still showing why he's so dangerous. Finding himself in a good shooting position here. Good rotation from him. Able to plop that one just past the nose of the diving Joe. What a shot from Doctor's DW off a fantastic pass from TP Mitch.
No doubt about it. 1 goal lead once again by the blue team. They have taken the lead in every game so far that they've played in. And now Kachow gets the assist there by TP Mitch on the clear, but TP Mitch puts one in himself.
Ooh, love to see the speed from TP Mitch, recognizing a very, very solid pass. An unfortunate touch from Robbie. TP Mitch, quick as you like, plopping that one in the bottom right corner. Placement. Nice shot.
What a shot indeed. Just over halfway to go in this game, and it's looking grim for the orange team, but not so fast as Joe makes this a game again.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Joe Show. What a shot from Joe. Quick as you like on the cheat up, able to get it over TP Mitch and pass Kachow. What a shot. Brings his team to within 1 with $2.33 on the clock.
Honestly, the car he's using too was very, very good for that cheat as well. Just barely able to tunk under the ball to get that cheat past the defense.
Yeah, the flat nose really able to shovel the ball up out of the air, up off the ground into the air to beat the defense. And oh, shot from Robbie. Oh, I know he wanted that one in that corner.
That net has been so elusive because of these posts, but nonetheless, 2:10 remaining, and the orange team still trails by 1. Joe with the touch into the corner. Doctor now trying to get the offense going. Kachow gets the touch, but Von Rabbit clears this all the way to mid.
Expert clear from Von Rabbit, able to send that one downfield, try to find his teammate. Looked like Robbie was there, almost like a wide receiver for that one. Kachow, however, did a great job to disrupt the play. Joe slicing and dicing the defense. Oh my, almost saw an expert play, but Kachow had other ideas.
And what a shot there by Doctor!
I almost want to see this team in the QRLS, Bucket. Just these 3. Look at this pass. rides the corner, able to get it high. Doctor's DW able to get high into the air, angle the car, put the ball into the net, just past the defense, redirecting it in. Gives his team a 2-goal lead. Expert play we're seeing right now from this mean blue team. The boys in blue.
Absolutely, and it is 3-1, 133 remaining. The blue team looking to sweep and win the free agent scramble here tonight in what has been a very, very fun night at Rocket League, quite frankly.
Oh, no doubt. As now the orange team will try to find some way to push some pressure here. They just need to find a way to get past this Blues defense. They've been just so expert. I mean, the blue offense has been great, don't get me wrong, as we see here, but a lot of it's stemming off expert defense, as we'll see on this replay. A big 50 from Kachow launches this one to an overextended orange team, unable to get back and clear the ball away. That's a 3-goal deficit. Bucket, that's not easy to come back from.
Not at all, especially with 110 remaining. This one is all but over, and we will wait and see if Kachow hits the post. Can't quite get it in, and he was looking for another one there, as looking to raise his draft stock as much as he can, but at this point, I think it's pretty clear what we might have from him.
This, a lot of this, very much of this, so much of this. What a shot from Kachow. Again, we see that was another shot off the wall. Not an easy read, but Bucket, he makes it look effortless, this guy.
Potential #1 overall draft pick, as we've mentioned earlier in the stream. Doctors now cheats up, but Joe with the better cheat up as he wins that face-off for the orange team. We have 44 seconds remaining, and the blue team will get their second consecutive sweep. And
no.
Robbie loses connection. We've seen this
worst
problem in the
time.
past, as they needed him more than ever as of right now. And the dangerous pitch by TP Mitch. We see Robbie in the chats here, ladies and gentlemen. He did lose power. And, you know, with 28 seconds left, this is heartbreaking.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we're going to honor the 2v2. We have a 2v2. We haven't seen this in some time, Bucket.
Look at the sportsmanship by both of these teams. What a great, just a great showing of Rocket League play here by both sides. That's what the QRLS is all about. We love the fact that these guys took it in their hands to do this. Great show of respect there.
Absolutely, yeah. Now, and with the clock ticking away, we'll have one last shot. It'll careen across the field off the nose of Joe. And my goodness, what a matchup we saw there. And honestly, what talent we just got to see. I kind of wish Kachow was still in the game so we could at least see his stats at the end of that one. But no, I got to respect the sportsmanship there from Kachow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been such a fun night, and I hope all the captains have seen what they want to see in this free agent scramble. I cannot express how excited I am for Season 5, but I am even more excited for the All-Star Game tomorrow night, 8:30 Eastern Time. Be there or be square. This is the biggest All-Star Game we've ever had, the highest rated we've ever had of players on the field in one QRLS match. Don't miss it.
No, do not. Absolutely do not. I sure as heck won't. I'll be here. And why wouldn't you want to hang out? I'm a fun time.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out the Twitch, the YouTube, the Facebook, and the merch store for more crazy QRLS content. And K1, I want to thank you very quickly for joining me tonight. You did a fantastic job as always. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night for the All-Star event. And ladies and gentlemen, I am Little Bucket 59, aka Quicksilver, aka the Commissioner of the QRLS. And as always, keep it quick.